Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ivan here, and this is not going to be the finished deck, so I know it still needs a lot of work, and I'll kind of talk about when I get to it what cards I need to play and what cards I kind of want to, take out. But this is the first deck profile that I'm probably doing in years, so if it's not too good, cut me a break. It's Cyber Dragons. It's always been one of my favorite decks just because it's so simple to play, and Cyber Dragon's an iconic card because it was used in the anime, and it's just really always been relevant, I guess you could say, for at least being able to make Chimera Tech or stuff like that. It's always seen play, I guess you can say, through all the eras. So 3 Cyber Dragon because it's a Cyber Dragon deck. 3 Cyber Dragon Core because it's probably like the second best Cyber Dragon. Being able to search Repair Plant, and then when it's engraved, being able to banish it to summon any Cyber Dragon from your deck is just broke. I'm playing 3 Cyber Dragon Dre. In this version, I'll kind of get to that later, but I think you need to play 3 Galaxy Soldier, because Galaxy Soldier just helps you make Infinity, and it helps you get your Cyber Dragons into the grave, which is what you want. And I was playing 1 Crystal Jet. I was playing 2 originally, but I decided to cut 1 because I was just drawing it, and that's what I didn't want to do. I want to search it out with Repair Plant. The card's really good because, like Galaxy Solar, it lets you make Infinity. It's a machine. It's light. It's just really good with the deck. Then for the other monsters, I play 1 Electromagnetic Turtle. This card's actually super cool. I love this card a lot because with the Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, you can send it to grave, and you can also pitch it with Galaxy Soldier. You can search it out whenever you need it. It just really helps you protect, especially with stuff like Ash Blossom and Gamma's being played right now. I don't have a lot of hand traps, so I'm only playing 3 Effect Veilers right now. At locals, it worked out pretty well. It was, actually not that bricky most of the time. And worst comes to worst, you can always pitch it with Galaxy Soldier, which is really cool. That's it for the monsters. For the spells, 3 Cyber Repair Plant. It's your searcher for the deck. I just wish it was a little bit better. The one thing that's really annoying is, like, if you open Core and you search it, you can't use it right away. You have to wait till your Cyber Dragon gets to the grave. And that's always just one liability that this deck has. 3 Power Bond. The card's broke. Like, I don't know why nobody's ever tried to play this card, like, I guess you could say, even though every Cyber deck plays it. But man, just being able to make your monsters super big, like 4,000 attack, and most of the Cyber Dragons can attack multiple times. It just OTKs your opponent. It's really cool. 3 Instant Fusion, because you can get out your Panzer Dragon to make Infinity. You can use it for Link summoning. It just has a lot of uses in this deck. 2 Overload Fusion. Originally, I was only playing 1, but I found out how freaking awesome this card is, so I bumped it up to 2. I kind of even want to play 3, but I'm not there yet. But it was really good at 2 today. Then 2 Cosmic Cyclone, just to get rid of back rows. I was at a I don't know what to say, what's the word for it, in a conflict, I guess, whether to play 2 Cosmic Cyclone or to play 2 Twin Twisters. At the end of the day, I ended up with Cosmic Cyclone because with Twin Twisters, I decided it was good, but most of the time it was 1-for-1ing, and just giving up a card in your hand is something that you can't, really afford to do that often. 1 Monster Reborn, it's because it's Monster Reborn and it's broke. 1 Limited Removal, broken. Foolish Burial. This could help you also make your Repair Plant live by Foolish Burying your Cyber Dragon to the grave. It can help you put Electromagnetic Turtle in the grave. It can let you put Core so you can summon back a Cyber Dragon from your deck. Book of Moon. I kind of found out this card's not that good anymore. Just because Links are a thing, and this card's basically dead against Link decks. But it is good against like those lockdown cards that don't let you like special summon or stuff like that, like Mekaba and other cards like that. And then 1 Soul Charge. I wasn't playing this originally, but I found out this card just broke. Like, you have to play it, especially in a deck like this where you can just make several monsters that like lock your opponent down. That's it for the spells. For the traps, I'm playing 2 Solemn Strike. Uh, I don't know. If I had Ash Blossoms, I probably wouldn't play traps, but I don't, so I have to. One Solemn Warning, uh, One Solemn Judgment, and for the last trap, Wiretap. Uh, I ordered a bunch of cards and they didn't come in. They haven't come in yet, so I had to make do with what I had for the tournament today at locals. So I'm for sure playing 2 Pot of Desires in this deck. Not exactly sure what I'm going to take out, or maybe I might just add the 2 Pot of Desires and keep it as it is, because that card just really helps with the consistency of this deck. And that's why, you need to play like 3 Dre and 3 Core and 3 Solder and then one of these, and 3 Power Repair Plant, because I know a lot of decks don't play 3 of these. But when you're playing Pot of Desires, which I don't have at the moment, and it did come up a couple times where I did break because I couldn't get to, other cards, or there was hands where I just needed like that one more card, that one more Cyber Dragon name, or just a fusion card, and I would have been able to win. But that's what, Locals is for testing. For the extra deck, one Cleafort Genius, this card actually came up a lot more than I thought it would, because in testing I almost never made it, but today Locals, there was so many times where I would make it, and I would actually make like a Rampage Dragon and an Infinity at the same time, which is just, nuts. So this card's really good. I didn't really use the effect. It was mostly just for the link markers to let me summon out 2 fusion monsters at a time. For the instant fusion targets, I'm playing 2 Panzer Dragon. I know you could play the other level 5 Vehicleroid, I think it is. And you could also use it for Power Bond, but I just find Panzer Dragon much more useful because it's a light machine. If you get stopped or whatever, like they Ash Blossom you or something with your Galaxy Soldier, I don't know what they could do. At the end phase, when Instant Fusion pops this, you can destroy a card, so that's always pretty good. 2 Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. This card is just broken. I don't know how it exists, I guess you could say, because it's just so good. It pops back row, and you can set up your graveyard with Electromagnetic Turtles, with Cyber Dragon Core, and it gets to attack 3 times in one turn. So even at its original attack, which is 21, attacking 3 times, that's over 6,000 amount of damage. And this card just helped me OTK so many times today, it was crazy. Cyber Twin Dragon, it came up one time today, so I'm glad I played it. Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, I'll get into this card later, but at first I didn't think it was needed. I was thinking about what to cut for the second Infinity, but luckily my second Infinity didn't come, so I was able to play this card instead, and I'm kind of glad I did. Mega Fleet Dragon, this card came up a bunch today too. I'm really glad that I decided to pick him up, because at first I thought it wasn't that great, but in testing I discovered that this card's just broke, and a lot of people don't even know it exists. Then Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, for those random times when you have to like fuse and stuff with your opponent's monsters, and even though not a lot of machine decks are running out right now, it's still useful to have. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep main decking it. I might move it to the side deck, but I'll get that to the side deck when I get to it. Then one Consider Pleiades, never made it today, but in testing I have made it before. So Volcasaurus, I made this a couple times. One time I did make it for game. The dude didn't know even what the card was, which was kind of crazy. Yeah. Then 2 Cyber Dragon Nova, because I think you need 2. And what's cool about this card is you can like soul charge it back, Monster Reborn it back, and make another Infinity. 1 Infinity. I'm supposed to be playing 2, but the 2 that I ordered didn't come, so I had to buy this one actually at the shop. It cost me $3, which is not a big deal, but it was kind of annoying that they didn't come. And pretty sure I'm gonna have to leave like negative feedback on that freaking seller's account, because I ordered it like over a week ago. Then 1 Gaia Charger to go with everything. Now that everybody's playing Scapegoats, this card's kind of relevant, I guess you could say. And then that's it for the extra deck. For the side deck that I played for today, 2 Artifact Lancia for Invoked, for those Fairy Tale Snow decks. I guess, whatever. Then 2 Twin Twisters for when Twin Twisters is better than Cosmic Cyclone. 2 Dark Holes. I wish I had a Raigeki, but I don't have one. So I'm stuck with 2 Dark Holes for the moment till I get a Raigeki. The 3rd Cosmic Cyclone, because it does come up. 3 Heavy Storm Duster for when they make me go first. And they're playing against I'm playing against a trap heavy deck or something that, you know, uses a field spell. 3-dimensional barrier, because it's just really good right now, because pendulums are a thing. Because almost every deck right now, besides like, I think spirals, uses some card, because this could hit. Spirals, they can just play around this by going into links and stuff, but yeah, against almost every other deck, it's pretty good. Then Imperial Order, never came up today, but I always like having this card because, you know, it was banned for so long, and just being able to play it now. I think it's almost been like, I don't know if it's been a year yet, but it's been a while since we've been able to play this card. And then for the 15th card, I was playing the 2nd copy of Mega Fleet. I might be moving this to the main deck and taking out Chimera Tech. I'm not sure yet. Like I said, more testing to do. So yeah, just for the locals report, I guess. I was kind of disappointed in myself because I did misplay a lot, and I didn't read cards, and I did mistakes that I don't usually do. But it was the first time I was playing in real life in probably 2 years. So I guess I didn't do that bad. I went 2-2. First round, I went against Mermails with Frogs. And this is where the 2nd copy of Nova would have really helped, because I soul charged back this Nova. And instead of being able to, you know, lay an Infinity on top of it, I had to just leave it there and hope that they would use like Dark Hole or something, you know, just have it as a wall. But if I would have had my 2nd copy of Infinity, I would have won that game, because I had to make a dumb Volcasaurus play to get rid of his Lanian Prince, because I didn't want him using the effect next turn. And if I would have had Infinity, I could have just sucked it up and had a negate on his turn. But unfortunately, I didn't have one, so that sucked. 2nd round, I played against the World Chalice deck. That deck, I just don't see what's good about it. Like, maybe this guy's build was not like the great YCS one, I guess you could say. He didn't have like a bunch of cards. Like, he was missing the level 3 link. I'm not sure if that one's real important. I think it's level 4 or rank 4, whatever you call it. Nigrisu, I think is his name. But the guy knew how to play the deck. It's just that I think he was missing cards. But he got 2-0'd the first game. Freaking drew the nuts, and I'll TK'd him. The 2nd game kind of went a little bit grindy, but I was able to establish an Infinity, and he couldn't get over it. That's one thing that was cool about today, is I didn't run into any Kaijus, so I didn't get Kaiju'd once. 3rd round, I went against Lightsworn deck with Fairy Tail Snows and all that stuff. It was like a 50 card version. Yeah, he wasn't playing Brilliant Fusion, but he decided to go first. I don't know why, and he lost because of that. Because he didn't summon anything, because he drew a brick hand of like Wolf, Raigeki, Monster Reborn, and 2 other cards that he couldn't use or he didn't want to use. I think it was Illumina and something else. And on my turn, I just made Rampage Dragon with limiter removal, and that was game. 2nd game, pretty much the same thing. I was able to make Cleafor Genius. I was able to make Cyber Dragon Infinity and Rampage Dragon all on the same turn. So OTK right there, and there's nothing you could do even if you had hand traps, because Infinity would have just negated it. Then 4th round, I played against Spiral, and I just really misplayed. He won the first game. The 2nd game, I won. Then the 3rd game, he let me go first. No, he went first, and he just passed. And I stupidly played into a freaking Cyframe Gear Gamma with my Galaxy Soldier. So I lost a card from my hand. I lost my Galaxy Soldier. I lost 2 cards basically, and I didn't have another card. The only card I had was Golden Jet, and it didn't do anything at that particular moment, so I lost. So that kind of sucked, but it was cool. Like the 2nd game when I won, the reason I won was because of Chimera Tech, because I made it with 5 monsters, so it had 4,000 attack, and he had a board of the Magician Link guy, Tribe Magician or whatever. He had Double Helix, and he had Spiral Sleeper. And since Spiral Sleeper couldn't be destroyed by card effect or by battle or card effects, I attacked him 3 times. You know, boom. So that won me the game. It was pretty funny. He was like super pissed that he got sacked, but that's just what happens sometimes with this deck, and that's why I like it. Because, you know, honestly, it's not the best deck. I'm not gonna say it is, but it's not the worst deck. Because, you know, you could just get wins by, you know, just playing the game and understanding that sometimes you'll just be able to decay him with stuff like Power Bond, because it's just so good. Limited removals always been a sacky card. There was just this one time where I had it set and this guy attacked into my Rampage Dragon, and I flipped it over and boom, doubled his attack and he lost. So yeah, guys, when I get the rest of the cards that I'm waiting for, I will do an update deck profile, and I'm not sure when next time I'm going to be able to go locals, so this might be the last locals report for a while. Again, sorry the video's so long, but I had a lot of stuff to talk about today. So yeah, guys, till next time, this is your boy Daman. I'll see you guys later.